This week is all about coming into answers, communication, and information that you've needed to solve a puzzle. The universe really said, let them solve the puzzle starting now. This week is all about coming into answers, communication, and information that you've needed to solve a puzzle. Monday brings us a Gemini Moon where we are going to feel called to express ourselves emotionally. In the middle of this day, we're also going to have the moon cross over Jupiter, which is actually talking about expanded emotions. This can go either good or bad depending on you and your emotional regulation and maturity. Jupiter is a planet that makes more of, so I actually anticipate a lot of hyper, restless, overstimulating energy around the average person. For those who manage to remain stable, this is actually a great day to book travels, look into education that you want to take on, and connect with old friends. As we move into Tuesday, by 7 a.m. PST, the moon is going to be in Cancer, so this is going to make us a little bit shy or whatever. We're going to go into a retrieval and go into an internal space where we are more reflective, possibly about the eclipse that we just went through. This is actually an important day. You don't want to skip out on heightened emotion. Mercury is going to trine Uranus, which is all about having intuitive flashes, downloads of information, aha moments, revelations, shocking information or truth that comes to us. And the moon is reflective of the lunations. We know we just came out of an eclipse and going into another one. And so we need this information and this intuitive insight that is coming to us because it is the start of us coming into answers. What did the Pisces eclipse bring up for us and what did it mean to share? Now that we have this information, we are going to solve it next week with the Libra eclipse, but this is information gathering that is absolutely crucial. By Wednesday, the moon is still going to be in Cancer. However, Mercury is going to be opposing Neptune. Mercury, who just had flashes of awe the day before, is going to encounter nebulous, confusing, daydreaming Neptune, which this brings forward a big rush of overwhelm and fear. The same fear and doubt that was brought up on the Pisces full moon eclipse. This isn't for you to lose yourself in the void, but definitely allow those feelings to come up as you need to know what those fears are so you can alchemize and transcend the message of this eclipse season. I will warn against defensive communication and defensive arguing as the moon in Cancer could hold on to what it knows out of comfort instead of admitting that yes, there's something going on that needs to be addressed. So your best position on this day is to emotionally regulate while observing what is coming up for you. Because by the end of this day, Mercury is actually going to trine Pluto in Capricorn, which is chef's kiss for coming into practical solutions. So we will go into a research rabbit hunt by the end of the night on Wednesday to figure out the deeper meaning and the interpretation of what is driving us, essentially, our subconscious. In the early afternoon on Thursday, the moon is actually going to switch into Leo, which is completely changing the vibe for the rest of the week. A Leo moon is all about self-expression, having fun with your skills and talents, showing people what you can do and what you're made out of. And so there is a call for us to come into more of our creativity. I would actually suggest to start planning your weekend on this day because it'll make for a very fun weekend right before a crazy eclipse again. Friday is my favorite day of this week as we will have the moon in Leo, and that's all the cosmic conversations that we're going to have. So it's a very calm day. The goal of Friday is to have fun. So make sure that you dress yourself up real cute. You put on your favorite music in the car and you have a good time with your coworkers or whatever it is that you do on Friday. It is a day of self-expression with no interruptions from the other planets. And also the sun is in Libra, so it's all about us coming together again and conversing about the trends, about the latest topics. Another disclaimer is that from Friday night to Sunday morning, the energy is super, super high in flirtatious. Just, I'm going to go have fun with my person or with a person type of energy. So you really want to be mindful of that behavior, that mindless exchange, as we're going to go into a Libra eclipse. You don't want to go into that Libra eclipse with entanglements, quote Jada Pinkett Smith, because that's going to be no bueno. Now, if you're somebody who can behave, go have fun with your girlfriends, let it all out, get some drinks, do a girls' night at the house, whatever. Now, by Sunday, we're going to have the moon go into Virgo, which I think is the best reset energy right before we open a new week. You want to make sure to do all your practical things this Sunday. Whatever it is that you have to do for the next week ahead, do it. Whether it's meal prep, car wash, clean your house, whatever that looks like. I'm saying this because, number one, the moon's going to be in Virgo. Number two, Mars is going to trine Saturn. Mars in Cancer is going to trine Saturn in Pisces. And so both of them are working together, giving you intuitive downloads. It's like a hunch. It's a gut feeling of where and how to navigate. Another message for this day too is follow your intuition. If there's going to be a day where you listen to your gut feelings, let it be today, because Saturn is speaking, y'all. How cute. I actually looked at my notes and I labeled this day intuitive intelligence. Why am I like this? It's just adorable. I actually wrote pop off. Oh my God. I think I'm Saturn's favorite, actually. I think I was just born this way. Check in next Sunday, as I will be talking about the last eclipse of 2024. If you're looking for guidance, go join my group mentorship. It's called Cosmic Alchemy Academy, the cutest place with a private curriculum and a student dashboard. It is the perfect place to be to overcome and turn around your karma. My name is Bria Samay. I am your karmic astrologer, and I'm here to answer any and all astrology questions that you may have. Bye, friends.